not charge last night despite having it plugged in all night long, so that's frustrating. So I have it trying to charge right now, otherwise we're going to be using my handy dandy iPhone today, my iPhone 10. Okay, this is not good. I forgot my sunglasses. I might have to stop and buy some on the way because high risk for sunburn, and just the snow is so bright out there. It's April 6th, so it's technically spring, but judging by the conditions of the mountain via what I observe out in the distance and what I read online, it's basically still winter conditions out there. And so either way, this is my first winter or spring 14er. I've only ever done them in July through early October, so we're doing it. I do have some experience hiking in the snow, but nothing compared to this. I've hiked through the Sierra Nevadas on the Pacific Crest Trail and had to use my micro spikes, and I did have an ice axe, but never had to use it. And that was in June that I did that, but there was a decent amount of snow for sure, but I still think this is going to be an entirely new experience. And I just checked the weather. The weather. The frigid temperature is also going to be something new for me to hike in, hence why I just spent way too much money buying new winter hiking gear. So the weather today is currently -15 on Mount Quandary, and it's going to be warming up to about 9 degrees by late afternoon, so yeah. For this trek, I did bring crampons and snowshoes, and I must confess it'll be my first time even ever using snowshoes. So I'm just fully immersing myself in this and gonna figure it out as we go. Looking at those snow-capped peaks in the distance sends physical chills down my spine. We're doing this. Have many layers on and I'm already sweating hot, which is kind of wild. It's 9 degrees, so therefore I'm very hopeful I'm gonna do just fine at the peak. Last night and today, I am not gonna lie, I was feeling a little nervous for this, just not knowing what to expect, not knowing how like all of my new gear is gonna hold out in terms of keeping me warm and safe and all that. But now that I'm out here, I feel really good. I don't feel nervous at all. I'm feeling stoked, and yeah, I'm hot and warm, and I think that probably helps. Aside from what I have on right now, I have an exceptionally warm jacket and gloves packed in my backpack, so I really don't think I'm gonna get cold since I'm feeling so good right now. And yeah, and at the end of the video, I'm gonna do a gear review just so y'all have a better idea of what gear I have, how well it worked for me, and to give you ideas of what to buy. So stay tuned for that. Also, I opted to wear, as you can see, my micro spikes rather than my crampons. I just thought the crampons might be a little excessive for this. So I'll let you know how these end up working out.
It's like a family tree, part of you.
Just standing getting my snowshoes on has got my toes starting to get a little bit cold. They weren't prior till now. Anyway, once we get moving, they should be good, but yeah, don't want that. I see some climbers way up there. I also heard a very large boom, and I don't know if that was an avalanche somewhere. I don't know. I guess we'll see when we get up there. So it doesn't feel that cold to me, though it probably is. I'm sure it's less than 9 degrees now at this elevation, but get this. My Camelback hose is frozen. This is all ice. Jeez. Phone's already almost dead because I have an iPhone 10. Always come prepared with this. You know what I just realized that I am oh so grateful for? There's 0 wind today. I mean, that of course could change as I climb into higher altitude, but right now, there's just the most mild breezes and that's it. It's amazing. What a perfect day. There's Breck over there. I just turned my music off and wow, it's dead quiet. For whatever reason, my right toes are completely numb, but my left toes are good. So I don't know what's going on, but they hurt a little bit on my right side. It's definitely cooling down a little, but I'm still sweating and not ready for another layer quite yet. But I mean, a snack break soon. I also passed the skier. First person to see so far. I'm thoroughly shocked. My hands aren't cold, by the way, or my face, or anything else. I'm barely wearing any layers. Truly, I don't know what it is with my foot right now, and only one foot. Like, come on. It's seriously kind of making things a little miserable. I would be having a blast right now if not for that freaking foot. I just put a foot warmer in my right shoe. My toes are actually painful, but this is not uncommon for me. I'm skiing, you know, even at home. If it's less than like 68 degrees, they'll be numb. So this is unfortunate, but luckily, I believe that's the summit right there. There's 2 other hikers up there. They left their snowshoes right there. So I'm almost there. I'm gonna tough it out. I'm just taking a quick snack break. I believe I'm almost there. Hikers way down there. Otherwise, it is dead quiet. I made it. Hell yeah. Shit, it's cold. My hands are numb. Whiskey to cheers with on the summit. Cheers myself with, I guess. To celebrate my first ever winter 14er. I totally forgot to drink it on the summit up there. So anyway, I just remembered cheers and now. That shirtless pic. I don't really recommend. It was so cold up there that when I took my sweaty clothes off and then went to put them back on, they were frozen. The sweat had frozen. My hands were instantly painful and burning. And I'm lucky that nothing blew away. Anyway, was it worth the photo? We'll have to see. I didn't get a good look at what the photo looked like, so. All right, we're gonna start the descent and I'll see y'all back at the car. Running down this mountain. He's got no snowshoes on, so. This is wild. I stopped randomly just to peer over the edge. I had no reason to stop, but look what I ended up finding! Yeah, it's just the top of this popular on Mount, oh shit, sorry, I wasn't focusing, I was distracted. They're really popular here on Mount Quandary. They're always around somewhere, but you know, I only hike these mountains every so often. It's only my second time, so see him again. 2 for 2, baby. Hell yeah. That's just so crazy. Nothing prompted me to look down there. It was purely coincidence, and they were right below me. What? I'm sorry, what? Goats always remind me of something from Neverending Story. What was that white creature called? I'll never remember its name, but that's what the mountain goat reminds me of. Also, another thing that's weird is I'm no longer exerting myself as I go downhill. However, I have life in my toes again. They're no longer numb or cold. And they started improving their circulation when I was like 20 minutes into the way down into my descent. What? Don't know. Back down to the trees. I just tripped over my snowshoe and face planted. Weather. The temperature's feeling toasty again. Back down probably 11,000 or so. Almost there. Almost made it back. The best feeling. All right, I made it back to the car. Let's do a quick gear review. These gloves are black diamond, but I don't know which exact ones. I'll have to link them if anyone is interested, but these were actually amazing. My hands only got cold when I stopped for breaks and had to take my hands out of my gloves to eat. Otherwise, super warm in these things, and I get cold hands just like my toes so easily, so very happy. This is the Gorilla balaclava. What I like about it is it also comes with a nose piece that you can Velcro over with an air filter right here so that you can still breathe. I didn't even have to use that today because it wasn't cold enough. This really did the trick for my head. My head was warm the whole time. Really happy with it, honestly. People in the reviews were complaining about losing that Velcro piece. But as long as you're careful, you know, or just get a replacement if you lose it. I guess there are worse things, but I got this from REI. Sunglasses from the gas station. This is obviously Columbia. I've had this for quite a few years now, actually. Got it from the Columbia store, and it's one of the warmest kind of mid layers that I have. My fanny pack I love. The brand is like Swedish, so I can't pronounce it, but I can link it if anyone's interested. I wear this everywhere. One of my favorite hoodies ever. It's the Melanzana. It's the perfect mid layer. I love the hood because it goes like this. Don't mind the hair. If you want it too. I got one of these for the Pacific Crest Trail back in the day, a brown one, and so sadly I lost it. I lost it on a 14er actually. So I got a new one just this past year and very happy with it. The only problem with these now is they only sell them in person at the Melanzana store in Leadville, Colorado. So if you're not from Colorado, pretty hard to access. I have this base layer, also from Columbia. Had this for a few years, and underneath I have just a silk base layer as well that I got from REI a long time ago. And then I just have a tank top underneath. And then these pants, love them, and I just got them recently. They are a pretty penny, but they really did the trick today. It was my first time wearing them. They come with gaiters already built in them. They're black diamond. They have pockets where you need them too. They have air vents where you need them. And I have no complaints. I loved them today. The fit was perfect too. I think I got like a small, But I could double check and link that if anyone is curious. And underneath these, I just wore a really comfortable pair of, oh wait, that's my tank top, of Amazon leggings. And they're really soft on the inside, pretty thick leggings. And I brought a matching silk clip pair of leggings too, but I didn't even need that. So my snowshoes are the MSR Lightning Ascent. This is what everyone on 14ers.com recommended for the most part, and it was my first time, as you guys know, taking these out today, and I love them. My micro spikes I used for that first portion are Katulas. I've had these since the PCT. My trail poles are Lucky. I got these at like a thrift store or something, some sort of garage sale, outdoor gear store a long time ago for the PCT. And these bad boys, my most expensive purchase. These are the La Sportiva Nepal cubes. I debated getting these for a very long time. I could not decide on what shoe to get for months. And a lot of people on 14ers.com recommended something cheaper. Said these aren't necessary, said double boots aren't necessary, but you know what? I'm really glad I went with these. However, I almost would maybe get a double boot for these 14ers just because my feet get so cold so easily. These, like overall, my left foot stayed warm the whole time for some reason. I don't know what was going on with my right foot, but it did not. It was numb. I can't imagine having anything less than this. And last but not least, my favorite socks in the world. Darn Tough, please sponsor me. I don't know how many pairs of Darn Tough socks I have sold via just recommendations to family members. I've got my entire family and extended family on these things, hooked on these things, and they're just the best. The only socks I'll ever buy, these are actually men's socks, but I got them in my size and size small, and they go up to my knee. These are mountaineering socks from Darn Tough. But next time, I think I would do double socks. I'd wear 2 of them because my feet were cold. I got this Petzl helmet, but I left it in my car. I didn't think that I would need it today for something like just Quandary, but I'll be using this in the future for sure for 14ers. And that wraps up this video. To summarize, that was probably one of my favorite experiences hiking a 14er in my entire life. I think it was just a really fun challenge doing it in the snow and pushing myself out of my comfort zone, doing something I've never done and doing something that makes me nervous. And when you think about climbing a 14,000 foot mountain that's covered in snow, that's super intimidating. And so that's how I felt leading up to this day. And you know what? It was the best. It was the bomb. And I can't wait to do more snowy mountains, that's for sure. I'm hooked now. So, did I have a blast doing it by myself? Yes. Would I also have a blast doing these things with other people? Absolutely. So, if there's anyone local who's watching this video and you need a hiking partner, you want to do snowy 14ers, you want to do class 3s, class 4s, you want to do any sort of hiking, please drop a comment. I would love to connect. All right, I'm gonna head back to Golden. I have an 1.5 to 2 hour drive if there's no traffic. So it's already 5 o'clock. I'm exhausted, but holding up pretty well. So can't wait to get home though. I barely eaten all day just because it was too cold to stop for long. That was one of the downsides to hiking one of the 14ers in the snow. But yeah, I'm gonna go get home and shower and eat food and enjoy my night. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.